Welcome, good fellows, to this session of Gallicia by Gaslight. Last session was session 0, and now we start for real. With our lovely crew, Sterling, the inventor.
Hello.
Fenya, the mystery rogue. Firelord, our non-participant. Blackjack,
Hello.
the merry-go-round.
Good day, ladies and gents.
And the red panda, who is currently not here, but she will arrive soon. Robert.
Hi.
Is probably what you'd say. Any case, last session, if you remember distinctly, there was a bit of a ruckus in the police. In the train station, in the trade dome. Yes, you all remember that. Sterling remembers, as evident by his now wounded legs, with 2 bolts rather firmly stuck to his lower leg. Rather painfully.
Whose sword was that?
A rather painful reminder. And you see around you a group of policemen starting to question people. The police have now fully begun swarming the scene. And before, you did see the head of police, Commissioner Ricard, and his previous speech regarding the anarchists still fresh on your mind. You are evidently not being allowed to leave currently. Now, as the smoky vapor asides from the charred marble halls, you feel a vibration through the ground as a distant explosion can be heard echoing through the train tunnels. You look around, seeing the people's faces, expressions of fear and distress apparent on the many civilians. There does not appear to be any casualties.
Except for Sterling.
That guy unconscious on the ground.
Yes, except for me, who was violently assaulted by his own teammate. How dare?
It was not.
I say
You have 3 arrows.
I'm gonna
You
hold
have
you
3
the entire
bolts
campaign.
sticking out. By the way.
What was that?
I'm
Oh,
gonna hold it
hello.
against you the entire campaign.
Are you quite all right, sir? You see
no,
an
I'm
individual
not.
walk up. You, good sir, are you all right?
Obviously not. We aren't.
God,
He has 3
my
bolts
men.
sticking out of his leg.
This is
Come
not
on.
how I wanted my
Oh.
Saturday night to go.
Let
Here,
us
let
help
me
you.
get those
Come.
bolts off here.
It's... You see a group
I'm
of
being swarmed by men.
You see a group of mustachioed individuals coming to your aid. Seemingly the sciencey types, as you can see notes sticking out of their pockets and pencils and such. Some of them wearing a rather... They have a bit of a calculated look about them. Say, what was that? What was that invention that you were using? You saved our lives on that train. You're a hero from those ruffians.
A hero.
Jolly good.
I'm not a hero. I'm just doing a service.
You
Just
helped
out my
us.
gadgets is all. I'm sure you would understand as science folk that you need your gadget to be tested at further extents than just on training dummies.
Is that your own design? Says one of them.
Yes, it is.
Oh, tell me, you look a bit hurt. I have a colleague at the hospital he works there. I believe we can help you get there in line first if you require such help. Yeah.
Oh, I would vastly appreciate the help, sir.
Aye. And you see, like one of them like walks up, like, and I'm very impressed by your inventions. Like the man with the tiny mustache. Very good inventions. I'm Rudolph. I have also
there's no need to message
invented
me.
gadgets.
Sorry.
Yes, Rudolph. No need to smother the man. Give him some space. And they start clearing out a bit, giving you some bit of space.
Have
to
you?
move.
Just a quick question, Frey. Have you added Adolf Hitler to the game but called him Rudolph?
I cannot confirm nor deny such claims.
You're not legally required to answer this question.
All right, moving on. I will take that as a yes. Due to him playing a meme. Anyway, moving on.
You could just walk off here, good sir.
And yeah, you do feel, you hear the explosion in the distance. Like, what was that? And the police start like going down the train tunnels and blowing the whistles.
What caused the explosion?
Like, men,
Yes.
look, go check it out. You see the police commissioner shouting at his troops. And they start like, you hear the clamping of boots against marble as they jump down into the train lines, into the tunnels. Now, don't get any funny ideas and try to run. We all need you to be questioned before you leave.
I'm really hurt, sir.
Yeah,
I was.
this gentleman
I was shot
saved us. He is a hero.
Oh,
He needs medical attention immediately. Saved you, you said. Is that true? And you see the other citizens like actually speak up, like, yeah. He disposed of the ruffians in the train with
Kill them all in cold
science.
blood.
With science.
killed them all. Science.
A scientist, you say? Well, scientist, you say? Very well, if you require medical attention, then I can, I suppose I could let you through. Supposed to say you're not an anarchist in disguise, though, and there's all some sort of trick.
What can I do to prove to you that I'm not an anarchist?
Says with a posh upper class tone.
Would you like me to go?
Communist question there.
The fuck is that noise?
I'll bring my British accent out. Don't test me.
No. No.
I say.
Would you look a cup of tea?
Scotland!
Freedom!
Scotland forever!
Would you like a cup of tea, love? Oh,
Oh, look at the
It's
scones and
your heart.
biscuits! Crumpets!
my accent changes all the time. It turns from Scottish to Irish to British to fucking Jamaican. As I speak, I'm gonna stop now.
Mentions a country from Britain while saying to British.
It's sad as well that my entire lineage is British, except me. I'm Australian. I'm the only person born.
Waltzing Masil dead.
If it's
intensifies.
going to
I'm pretty
have-
sure that's the case with every Australian,
Would you-
isn't it?
Unless you're Aborigine. That's just insulting to Aboriginals. How dare you? Okay. On behalf of all English people, I apologise for us dumping the people we didn't want in Australia. That was the perfect time to start that music. Charlie Chaplin in the house.
hold on. What was those healing hexes for?
That's just a test thing.
Oh, okay.
Testing macros and such. In any case, I could vouch for him. I am Dr. Rudolf von Hilheim. He is a man of honor and a scientist. You must let him pass. Yeah, I vouch for him too. I am Dr. Frederick von Nulfran. I too am a scientist of Erasta, and this man is a savior to us all. I too vouch for this man. Von Drottingen, Arn von Drottingen. And they keep going. Like, oh, very well, let this man through. And you're let through. Thank you, Herr Kommissar. Oh! And like, go on through. No crowding.
Oh, thank you, sir. Very much kindness of you.
This hurts. Wait a second.
Herr Sterling, was it?
What hurts existing? Just... Sorry.
So... Right, Blackjack and his weird cat left behind.
Oh, I wonder who the weird cat could be.
And the science, all the science folk leave with a bit of a smug expression on their faces.
What the left? Like, as in left the train station?
Yeah, they're led out.
Oh.
I'm gonna
They
try
show their credentials to the officers, and you see the rest of the anarchists being arrested. That are visibly like anarchistic, you know, with masks and bandanas.
Oh my god! I wanna snatch one of those credentials. Like, can I pickpocket one of them?
Oh, you're gonna try that? Okay, do a quick stealth check. Do a quick.
How about I bluff instead? Like I bump into one of them.
I'm gonna try to
How about that?
Very well.
Hide amongst them.
Yes.
Try and hide amongst them. Okay, sure.
Yep. So I get your bluff instead of stealth, or what?
I'm gonna take mine off and put it in my bag just to look more like them.
Why do I have a feeling my character's going to end up hating Sterling a lot?
What's going on right
Send me
now?
a bluff.
So they're currently in
What
line.
do you mean?
They're currently in line to get out.
What did I do?
Yeah, they're currently lined up to leave. They're showing up there. Like, they're forming a line.
It's a line. Okay, no, I'm good with crowds, not lines.
Yeah, no crowding. I said.
I'd be great in a line because I'm British. The English are known for queuing.
Yeah, and also known for line battles.
I'm just gonna, go here.
I'm just gonna go hide.
Yes.
That's not gonna.
I'm gonna grab this weird raccoon.
I'm not a raccoon!
Sorry, formerly Trash Panda.
Trash
Panda.
The trash man!
Trash man.
I'm a trash!
Trash
Time to take out the trash.
Come out, and I
going
throw
on right now?
oozes everywhere, all over the train station.
All over the field. All over them. They just don't expect it.
All right, I'll take out the supposed raccoon. Yo, all right. What are you? Some sort of
Hi.
Panda.
For fuck's sake.
A panda just
Yes.
looks around left and right, but you're too
Wait.
small.
Well, what time is it then? What time is it setting again?
1855.
Ha! Actually, red pandas were called pandas before the giant panda was found, so fuck you. So I would actually be known as a red panda, so fuck you. Ha! We're gonna go by historical accuracy.
Here's
Yes,
my
I would.
credentials, officer. I don't know.
I am a red panda. Why do you ask?
And the rest of the crowd,
'Cause-
scientist.
I mean, what kind of panda throws ooze at people?
Here's my credentials.
I'm a smart
Very good,
panda.
sir.
Is that an
Very good.
issue?
Thank you.
How
I'll
does
feed
that...
you,
Okay, look,
bloody-
listen. Like, I have had my fair share of weird back from Veland, but this is new. Like, I've never seen a thing like this before. Like, what caused this to happen?
Come on,
I'm
friend.
trying to think how they would react.
What's a cook?
Keep pressure on that wound. We'll get you fixed right up.
I'd rather not say. It's
And
'Cause-
you follow the other guy. Right, the rest of you. If you no one else. Anyone else?
Look,
Ups,
just
any
keep
other
hiding in the
upstanding
backpack.
citizens with any credentials, you can come on over and show them.
Like, you're just gonna have to hide in the backpack till I try to talk my way out of this.
But you're hiding behind the train?
I could hide under the train. I am small.
Oh, roll a stealth, actually, if you want to hide over there, like behind the train cart thing. And
We've
see if
been
you're-
talking for hours.
Oh, yes, you've been...
Oh, we've already been hiding. Psh.
Right, roll a stealth check then, Mr. Blackjack.
Damn it, you beat me by 1 point.
Right,
The
cool.
fuck? Come on.
Actually, I think I've abandoned the idea of
Unglazed.
me rolling a stealth check
Hiding.
because it's just too bothersome. Yeah, so you can just roll your own.
Are you still doing perception though?
I will hide the enemy's perception though.
So
think
we're
that-
rolling his own
I think
perception.
that's yeah. You can roll your own perception, and I'll roll.
Okay.
I'll hide the enemy's stealth and perception to counter your stealth. That seems fair,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Hard counter. Damn it.
I like how I have a -1 on swim.
All right. So I'll just gonna roll a little thing here.
So do I.
Just a -1 on swim.
Where's my bloody phone at?
We both have -1 on swim.
Leaving the plane of existence.
Not long.
Forever. Hold on, I need to get my bloody phone.
I've got a -3 on swim. Suck that.
Oh wait, I'm still not talking to you guys, so I'm just gonna type.
That was one thing I forgot.
That's okay. I don't need to know my voice yet.
But
Also, I
luckily,
don't have
it
a
was
Cockney
that
accent.
close
I'm
at
from up
the end.
north, you
Being
twat.
charged.
I'm a northerner. Yeah.
That's north, is it? Sorry.
No.
We need to go
Cockney's
north of the
Bridging
wall.
Alliance.
We need to go north of the
Cockney's
ice
like
wall.
the only accent American seems to know from like England. Apparently, everybody has a Cockney accent.
Let's see here.
You know, some words you say sound very Cockney, but other words,
Very cocky as well.
They all sound the same.
It's fine. Some people just don't understand me because I have a really thick northern accent. But
I
then
understand you
everyone who I
perfectly.
know from like South Yorkshire says that I have a posh accent,
What?
which doesn't make any sense.
oh, yes. I've got an Irish auntie-in-law, so you know I can understand all sorts of accents. Fuck.
I can even
Irish
understand
is
you.
hard to understand.
If she's like yelling at you, you just can't understand her. Just
Rural Scottish is so hard as well because they have so many like slang words. Like I know,
Scottish.
like Northerners, like we shorten words so we don't say like a full sentence. But Scottish people, fuck me, some of the stuff they come out with, I'm just like, what? What language are you speaking right now?
All right.
Just look at Scottish Twitter, and you'll just
Scottish
you'll understand.
Twitter.
Scottish Twitter is so weird.
Yeah, it's like
It's
oh,
like,
I
the,
mean,
it's like the Australians when they do anything other than say proper English.
all right. Anyway, yeah, those guys are not actually there, so I'm just gonna.
Bottle, yeah. Like you say Macca's, don't you? Instead of we say Mackie D's. It's kind of close.
All right. So you think you're convinced that you're convinced that your attempt at stealth through the tunnels is undetected.
Alright, look, they're almost done with the scientists. I'm gonna hide you back in the backpack so we can actually get out of here.
as you look for it, there is actually you see light at the end of the tunnel, as it were, and you feel a bit of a hot breeze on your face, and you see like the outside that direction.
Huh.
And you think you see like something smoking in the distance. Like,
All right, we're getting out of here. Let's go. Shove the panda back in the backpack and jump. Brief. Well, it's more of a bag,
Right.
suitcase
That was
sort of
supposed.
thing.
Sorry, that was supposed to be begrudgingly. Like,
So do you
But
head through the train tunnel?
No, I am not. I'm gonna go back up the station.
Very
yeah,
well.
I'm inside the backpack, thinking of ways to snap your neck.
So yeah.
The moment you try,
All right. So you
it's not
don't do
gonna
that.
happen.
Cool. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the chief in charge.
All right, Mr. Ricard. I'm just gonna. Where did I put that? Beata Maria. Where did I put that guy? I believe I linked him previously. There he is. There he is. I'm just gonna grab that guy real quick. Badoosh. Right, I'll just send him again so you can see how he looks.
Ooh, feels like a real geezer.
Aye. Next, anyone else? Bloody hell. So you hear like, where were you? What did you see, sir? I don't know, man. Sir, I didn't see much. It was all rather happened too quickly. So much smoke and explosions. I see.
Well, putting back my hat on.
Right.
Good day.
All right. Well, hold on a second there. Yeah. Do you have anything? Where were you seated during the event, sir?
The cart, the second to last cart. You know,
This cart.
next to
And,
the cart that has been hijacked.
Mm-hmm. What was the first thing you saw during the incident?
Well, an explosion happened at the station, and it was, from what I can understand, a distraction to what their main goal was, which was them trying to cut off the cart at the back. So,
You see. Well, an officer should come back soon and report back if anything suspicious has been going on. I have other witnesses confirming your story. You're free to go, sir.
well, actually, I have more to say.
Well, what do you have to say then?
Since
Anything
those
else?
ruffians grazed my shoulder with a shot, I've had to deal with that. Me and a few others tried to take down a bunch of them, and we managed to successfully take down the ones that were on the train.
I see.
However, we were overwhelmed by the ones at the station. They seemed to have a small mini-built engine, and their goal from the cargoes seemed to be weaponry.
I would advise not speaking about this publicly.
Did everyone else just go quiet, or did that just cut off for me?
I would advise not speaking about this
no.
publicly,
What?
sir.
All right.
He does.
Well, have a good day, sir. I'll just head on outside.
Very well. And you head upstairs. And now I can actually give the description of the upstairs area list. Let's see here. The Trade Dome. You head upstairs the marble steps of Theodora Trade Dome. A marvel of Galician engineering. It was commissioned. Actually, roll a knowledge and local. Oh wait, no, I forget Leona. Sorry, Fenya. Fenya, how do you go about talking to the police?
Or just do what everybody else is doing. I assume getting in line, waiting for my turn, I guess.
Yeah, and eventually you do get your turn. It's like, hello, miss.
What?
Hello, miss. Where were you seated, and what would you state your name? If you like to
Vinya Ricky means Delta. I was seated on the on that one. I can't remember which one it was.
Were you with
in real life? Yeah.
Ah, you were with the other two leaving previously. The gentleman with the hat and the wounded gentleman, I believe.
Yes, they were rather quick to get off the train. I was very frightened, so I stayed on until you guys came in. So sorry, but I didn't see much.
I see.
Do I have to roll bluff for that? Because I did lie.
You have your bluff.
What, do I?
Yes, if it's bluff, then you have to roll.
It's a lie.
You betrayed the law. Obstruction of justice.
I'm
gonna roll a hidden sense motive.
Oh no, it's hidden.
Hidden sense motives.
He gives you a bit of a look as he's trying to scrutinize your like any signs of any like lying or stuff like that. Trying to get a feel for your like mannerisms and such. Very well. Go right through. All right.
Got him.
Now I can give you the description of Actually, this is assumed to be common like knowledge for most citizens, so I'm not gonna roll a knowledge local. Theodora Trade Dome, a marvel of Galician engineering. It was commissioned 30 years ago by Caesarina Theodora Gallimantas I. The many halls of this vast conglomeration of train stations, shops and restaurants, boutiques, it stands as a monument to the prosperity of the Kaiserreich. You see streams of people, each going about their lives. You can hear the distant call of Burgermann selling the popular dish, the sound of street performers playing for their meals, political parties calling out their ideologies. All these sounds soon become white noise for you as you walk the marble halls of the Trade Dome. Let me see here.
The Trade Dome.
Trade Dome.
It's a lovely trade dome. I can't do anything with $80 though. Because I'm poor. Very fucking poor. It's like the start of my of my superhero career. I'm like Spider-Man. I'm dumpster diving for all.
Oh, guys! You can go into debt. Like you can write off checks without having actually any money in the bank. You just have to pay it off somehow. But yeah, you can't go into debt.
I can sell this red panda for money.
As you walk up, You are greeted with this stunning vista. At least, like the first. Here. As you get.
Oh.
Another
I
level.
say that's a terribly small train.
Another level of train tracks is there, like all in lanes. You see many shops in the corners of the building, and you also see stairs leading upwards into another level, where there's these trams that travel on these metal ropes through the building itself, like the sky tram sort of thing. And you hear people just calling out their services and goods. It's like, oh, come and buy mustache wax and beard oil. Treat your facial hair like a king's facial hair. And it's like, come and buy military helmets. Do not go into battle dressed unfashionably. And you see other like, come and buy ginger beer. Best ginger beer in the trade dome. Like, announcing the Circus Maxima. This evening, folks. A grand opening of the great circus. Do not miss this spectacle.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
you see
let me go see.
Yeah, you want to go talk to the announcer after any of that.
Yep.
I want to go buy a ticket.
Yeah, I want to go see it.
Oh,
hey.
You, sir. Are you interested in seeing the spectacle tonight?
Good day, gent. Actually, I am.
Truly. Well, it is quite the great price, I tell you. For only 5 pence, you'll be able to see this grand spectacle, this spectacle tonight. And I say, what marvelous pet you have.
He can't see the pet. He has to roll perception check.
Oh, he's so gonna roll perception check on the pet. If I succeed my perception check, then I will say that.
Harpy, roll a self check.
Why can I not open? What?
Oh shit! No, Harpy.
That doesn't pass, does it?
Well, I'm gonna have to counter roll though. Like, let's see here.
Can I aid her with sleight of hand?
You can aid another.
Wait, I can't seem to.
I meant I didn't put a little. I meant like just so I could see it fit my eye through, but like like some one eye can see.
Oh, there it is.
R1 to 20. Oh, that's not. Oh, there we go. He sort of glances over your back a little bit, seeming a little curious, but then returns to look at you. So, gentlemen, will you be bringing any friends? Tell your friends to join. Come and see the spectacle. Here, have a poster. And he gives you a poster of the circus, and you see a man very much like the man before you, dressed in a rather fancy-looking attire. Please, Bacon, fix that microphone. And wielding a whip. And presumably present this spectacle, this tent, this poster. There's lots of other performers on the poster saying the Grand Circus Maxima.
What are the attractions?
Oh, they have many attractions, sir. We have lion tamers, strongmen, sword swallowers, fire breathers, clowning as well, and a special performance at the end, a surprise as it were. We always throw in one of those, a little bit of a mystery.
Neat. Hey, give me a minute. Where can I go there early and talk to a person who is in charge?
Why, I am in charge of this circus. I am the ringmaster, Marasmo, the great Marasmo.
Well, give me a second, Marasmo. I need to go discuss things with another friend. I'm gonna try to find the most secluded place, preferably the bathroom.
Are you gonna try to find a hidey hole, as it were?
Yes.
This seems like a good time for Finya to walk up on them.
Alright, so you suddenly
outside the
Finya.
bathroom before it gets there.
Suddenly gargoyles. No, suddenly Finya. Suddenly Kabu.
Oh, hello, Black Cat.
Suddenly Cavu!
Suddenly Kabu.
That meme! He's never gonna die, I swear to God.
I actually had a fight with Kamu, like 2 days ago.
Really?
It was a draw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I remember you telling me about that.
Unfortunately, it didn't
Level
record
18.
properly. Oh, it didn't press the record button.
Oh, well done.
Well done, me. Well done.
Fucking
Oh,
shit.
thank you.
No sessions for me?
Club and a half.
Oh, by the way,
Then, is that the best you can do?
Would be something Kabu would have said.
yeah, but like with more of a squeaky, angry Puck voice. You remember Angry Puck?
Growling Puck.
Growling Puck.
Any case, let's see. What can I... a secluded area. You find... you spot a rather unpopulated part of the trade dome where there's a little store that says... Let's see here. What does it say? It says book, bell, and candle. And it has a bit of a tainted glass sort of exterior. Almost a sort of like with a like dark stained metal post where you see like a picture hand draw painted of indeed what the store is named after, along with like on the door itself. There's these. It's a rather strong built door, solid oak, with metal, metal bits like on the side, supporting it. Rather, like fancily decorated ones, like handsmithed, visibly aged from, from time of use. And inside, as do you approach the site? No.
Which one?
Do you approach this the location that I described? That's what you find. Like that's less populated, I suppose.
Yeah, somewhere where not a lot of eyes can be on me.
No, there's very little people there.
All right,
Like
say,
almost none.
I'm gonna try to open my bag a little bit and talk to the panda. Hey, buddy. Listen, I spoke to someone and I think we can work together.
Hold on.
Panda was there. He heard the
It's fine.
Come on, why didn't you talk now?
They don't trust you yet. You must get a greater friendship reputation with them before you can talk to them.
Like the Oblivion NPCs, they like give
Maybe
you a
it's just
really
because
bad look.
pandas can't speak English.
Actually, this one can speak English, so screw you.
It's like the Oblivion NPCs. They just look at like neutral normally, and then they look at you and they give you like a grin, and then look back.
It's kind of like WoW. You have to like gain reputation. It's just like that.
Oh,
It's just, like,
that.
you have to earn their trust.
And yeah, this is when you stumble upon that lady that you encountered in the train car, the train coach.
Well, I actually
Me?
like I was trying to get a circus ticket, but this is
Oh, you okay? So circus first. Like, oh, greetings, my fine miss. Would you wouldn't want to miss the spectacle of the Circus Maxima this evening, would you not? It's going to be quite the show.
yes, of course. I wouldn't want to miss it. That's why I'm here. How much for a ticket, sir?
A ticket is only 5 pennies.
Oh, splendid.
5 pence.
Yeah.
5 pennies minus 5 pennies in the bank.
Oh God, no! We're using shillings. Ah.
There's shillings too.
Here's a 5 pence.
You-
It's like £100 still makes a shilling, but a shilling is some equivalent to something else, and it's like what?
The
And,
lowest,
like, 90
the lowest
pence is
currency in this setting is 1 penny, 1 shilling. Sorry,
Oh, 1 shilling.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
that's fine.
1
So-
shilling.
I think it's the other way around, right?
Well, no.
It's like 10
A
pennies.
shilling is more than a pence, but a pound is less than a shilling.
Well,
I think.
well, no.
Not in this universe.
It's we could use the giant bronze coins that you need a cart to move. Like, here's a
Or like
copper
the giant-
coin, sir. Have any change? Oh yes, hold on. Here's my. Here's some iron
Here is my
coins.
silver bar.
Yeah, that was not very popular during that time when you had to go with a cart. So, in any case, you're given a poster. You'll be able to buy tickets at the site, Miss. Miss?
Yeah.
Lady? My lady? He's sort of like
Yeah. Tips Fedora.
tips his top hat.
And then you get to
Do
wear.
fedoras exist in this time period?
Sure. Fedoras still exist. It's just a hat. And as you... on that
Fedora.
note, there's definitely a hat store in the trade dome. And you spot the other... Oh! I almost forget. Sterling. Like, good Sir Herr Sterling. We're going to get you right... Get you to the hospital right away. We have a vehicle.
Oh, to the hospital right away. Yes. Good. Sounds amazing.
And we have the vehicle. It's parked outside. It's rather speedy. Especially when you're many. And you see all the sights and smells of this trade dome. You smell freshly cooked food. The smell of grilled meats and perfumes. The smell of newly made leather clothes can also be smelled.
Where is this? Sorry.
In the trade dome. Is it in the trade dome proper?
Oh, I'm in the trade dome proper. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. You're also there.
I'm following.
Right, this way, sir. And you're
just gonna follow him.
You're just gonna go outside. It's not too far from the trade dome. It's a bit of a long way walking, but we have wheels, as it were. And you
gotta call a cab.
You go outside, and they lead you to this strange contraption. Now I'm gonna show you this. It looked.
Can I roll a knowledge engineering?
At first glance, I mean, it's rather obvious what it's based. The thing is based on. It appears to be some form of bicycle thing. This is very handy when you're many people and want to go somewhere in a hurry. It's also great exercise.
This got crossbow bolts stuck in his legs.
It's quite a... I mean, I could just teleport there.
It's rude. Don't know where it is. So they all start sitting down and leave a seat for you.
Yeah, I'll jump in.
And they start cycling away, and one of them's ringing the bicycle was ring clink 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 clink. And you're off. The bustling of the streets can be heard, and you hear the sound of footsteps all about, and you see the streams of people. You go into traffic, and but you manage to get a good head start of any other vehicles that appear, like coaches and other like horses and such. And after a good 5 minutes of traveling through the city, you see as you pass through, there's many stores and such. And there's a person selling food in a square. It's like, come and buy the finest Limburg steaks, freshly made. And you hear, as you pass through, his voice fades away, whoop, and as you feel the vehicle bumping on the cobblestones below, and you hear the pitter patter of rain above the cloth roof. The now evening air is cold on your face and your breath, and you see outside to your side a large sign that says Old Town Hospital.
So we're here. That's good. Getting rather tired from all this riding.
Of course. We should get that leg looked at. And the rest, two of the other signs says, well, if you're fine for the moment, I shall be going as well. Perhaps we'll meet again. By the way, do you have any plans for this week? Maybe next week?
No, I don't have any plans. I'm merely
Would you
traveling around.
Consider attending? We are going to have a bit of a party, as it were, and we was wondering if you'd like to attend. We have a quite large estate. We all will be. It's a bit of a what's it called? Masquerade party. Where we shall discuss different scientific theories as well as being fancy and having a bit of a drink. Drink. And
All right. Yes, sure. I will gladly attend. I will get to know you guys a bit more. Establish a connection.
If you have any associates that you might consider being appropriately well versed in such circles, then feel free to bring someone along.
I'm more of a solo scientist myself, but if I come across anybody, I'll bring them along.
And he gives
When
you
is this,
he gives you a bit of a
party?
note. Where?
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. It is on the maps. There we go. Gallicia, Old Town.
I'm quickly looking up how to make plastic explosives because I have a feeling that we're going to be robbing lots of banks. So,
well, you need plastic.
well, yes.
Oh, crap. That's the wrong button.
Kinda not appropriate for
You
the
need
era.
plastic, you need black powder or sulfur, you need some sort of hydrochloric acid as well.
There's not much in the ways of plastic in this time period. There's rubber.
Well, it had silicon, like rubber, something like that.
Yeah,
That'll
rubber,
work.
I suppose. And
What
there's
are you
other.
trying to make?
He wants to make bombs made out of plastic. Some sort. It is on the.
Explosives.
Yeah, why? The street name is a rather fancy place. I rather know it's local, actually. Just a little bit of a check.
Me.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Yes. Nope.
Ah,
I have no
You
idea.
haven't heard of this
I've
street?
never been to Galicia before.
you've never heard of this street name before. It just seems. But it says. Let me just look here. It's on the layer. It is Clove Street 15.
Okay. Yep. I'll write that down.
Yeah. Here's an
I'm guessing
invitation.
I'm guessing it's just like how you spell clothes.
Yeah, clove, like a clover.
Oh, clove. Okay.
Yep. And back to the other group. You're led into the you were led into a large hospital, like the large foyer sort of area, where a nurse immediately spots your wounded leg and calls out for some help, and you see some lab coat wearing individuals starting to like
You're
kind
gonna
of.
amputate your leg.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah,
a leg.
doctor.
I'm losing it.
We have this man was wounded in a fight down at the trade dome. There were some ruffians that came and attacked. Truly. Well, come on then. We'll see to that immediately.
Oh, well, thank you.
I am Dr. Ulf von Rick. At your service.
Hello, Doctor. What would you like me to do?
Just come with me, sir. We'll have that looked at immediately. And
Yeah, he's just gonna like follow the like whatever the doctor's
And there's some two a nurse and the doctor is like helping you along. Like you really shouldn't walk with that. It can be.
Oh, I'll be all right. It's all right. It's fine.
And they lead you into a separate
on worse.
room, and well, let's see here. And they start like they begin operating on like to try to get the things out of you. And back to
I'd have to take the power armor legging off.
Yeah, they'll have to do that. Oh, there's quite a bit of.
I have to do it. They don't know how to do it.
There's some form of armor here in the way.
Yes. And like it's a relatively simple combination of just like of locks and switches and things like that, just to get the pieces of armor off. You've got them locked on tight so they don't fall off.
That actually has been keeping pressure on your leg. So it's that's actually a pretty good blessing in disguise that just happened for you.
He doesn't actually he barely uses his own actual body. It gives him like the power armor gives him an additional +4 to dexterity.
Ooh, nice.
So
Clove Street.
Now what all that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There it is. It's that building. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down.
That's +2, sorry.
Alright, I think I've got it. I'm just gonna make a pin here. Yeah, I'm just marking down Clove Street 15 on the World Anvil. There we go. Done. Right, so we'll get back to your leg and its fate later. Clove.
You gotta lose it.
No way.
I gotta lose the leg.
Break a leg. Anyway. So, back to the other group. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing, guys?
Us?
Yeah.
We just made a deal, and
As you're
Right
standing
now,
like
I'm
outside the little
closing back my
quaint
suitcase
little
and-
store, you hear like the ringing of a bell, like the door closing behind you. Pardon me, sir. And he, as he tries to walk past you, like seemingly a little bit in the way. There's a gentleman with a long coat and a pointed beard and a bit of a cane going on.
Did he take anything from me?
I mean,
He try. Because everything's in the back.
I don't think he did, but you can, if you're really paranoid about it, you can try and do a perception. Yeah, nothing is missing, and you don't think you've been robbed. Panda is also there.
Okay, good.
I'm still there.
Well,
Panda has not
I'm
been
gonna close
pickpocketed.
my suitcase. And
Suffocate the panda. Very nice.
I mean, there's air. There's no doubt about it. So I'm just gonna close my backpack. Not my backpack, my suitcase, and I'm gonna leave the store and go buy a ticket.
You go back to the circus ringmaster,
Dude.
and he says, "Oh, tickets! I don't sell tickets here, friend. It's going to be near the site on the field. That's why there's a massive field thing in the middle of the city. I can actually show you the map.
Layout.
Yeah. Here it be. Behold. It's also next to a park, which is a very nice park. It's gonna...
Very nice.
Neat. So if I want to meet one of the circus people, where can I go?
There's this large open field in the middle of the city, reserved to from different purposes. Now we've hired this spot for our circus. Rented it, I suppose. Sometimes there's markets and other things. But now it's the home for our beloved traveling circus.
Well then, I'll be seeing you at the show then. Have a good day.
Hope you don't miss it. See you there. Come and look at the grand opening of the Circus Maxima. You won't want to miss it.
Alright.
And
I'll go back to my flat. The panda.
Oh yes, this lovely little home. This is starting to feel like a really cozy campaign. Just very small scale.
Cozy.
And in before you get stabbed and mugged and murdered.
Like, hey, what's this then, eh? Say that 2 hours later. Holy fuck, I'm dying.
My leg.
This campaign is like so cute and adorable. 3 minutes later, fuck, I was stabbed.
Oh fuck, I'm bleeding. My guts out.
My leg.
Oh fuck,
You
that's a
punched
knife in
off
it.
my leg.
Why must we suffer?
Why are we still
Every
here?
night, I can feel my leg.
Feel my leg.
And my
My
arms.
arms. Can even hear them screaming.
Anyway.
My blood. He punched out all my blood.
You kinda left
I'm gonna go watch the Oates movie.
All right.
My eye keeps twitching.
So, look, I'm going to try and remove the bolt here. Now, this might hurt a lot. And would you like an anesthetic?
Immediately reduce fate to 1%.
Would you like an anesthetic, sir? I'm afraid that might be an extra fee.
Yeah,
Anesthetics.
What?
Aesthetics of a weed.
Anesthetics, that's in like
anesthetic.
like a pain dampening.
Yes.
Are you asking
drug.
me?
Yes.
You could just say numbing. Like numbing would work.
Would you like some drugs to numb the pain?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, it's alright. I don't need it.
Well, take this then, and it gives you a piece of leather to bite on.
My fucking eye keeps twitching. What the fuck?
It's a bolt. It'll be right.
Okay. Well, take this and bite onto it, because it might be.
We'll save. We'll save.
All right, roll a fortitude save.
This is where you die.
Yeah, my character just dies here and now.
Just like dies
Your
from
leg
the amount of
falls off.
pain they feel. Just like attack.
What sort of bolts did you fire? Was it the
Broadhead.
It
broadhead
was the
bolts?
ones that hurt.
The hurting kind bolts. I mean, I'll just assume they were meant to kill, so the most effective ones are broadheads, I believe.
I got a 17.
You don't pass out on the pain, but it is very painful. Like it's excruciating.
I felt worse.
You give a little whimper. Just whimper.
I can do much worse. I can do much worse. I can do amazing sex noises.
Don't
Okay,
do
let's
that right now.
Let's not. Let's not.
Why not?
Not now.
Come on.
This is
No,
not the campaign for it.
Not the
that sort of content is only mentioned briefly and not in descriptive manners. Right?
Oh, you guys are no fun.
I am super lame.
Now I get why there's an age filter on this campaign.
Because of Sterling.
Yes.
Because of the one Australian. That's the entire reason why there's an age limit on this campaign.
A for Australian. Only warning for Australians. Rated A for Australian.
You could just like rate NC for no content.
Alright, so that was one bolt, and you take one temporary con damage.
That was one of them.
That's alright.
Alright, now for the next one, roll a fort save.
Oh, again, my favorite. Luck of the dice, 16.
Yo, don't pass out, but it's slightly more painful.
Just bordering on like just losing consciousness.
Can be heard
Wilhelm
across the room.
screenplays.
Oh. Hold on.
You sure you don't want aesthetics?
Now it would have costed me more money. I'm poor. I can't.
There we go. Wilhelm screenplay. That place. That's like, oh, you don't need to worry about anything. You just have the Wilhelm screenplay.
Exactly. Can be heard across
Every
the
time
halls.
someone gets says, ah!
I believe that's all the bolts. Now let's bandage this up and pour some alcohol. Roll a fortitude save. It pours a bunch of alcohol on your wounds.
Did you want to know like the best shot game to ever play? Watch a bunch of movies and take a shot every time the Wilhelm screen plays.
And he pours like a bunch of alcohol on the wounds.
The Wilhelm scream, it's, you know that classic scream that you hear whenever someone falls off something? Like that.
That one.
Yeah, take a shot every time you hear that in a movie. Every movie, I legit mean it, every movie since that scream was created has used it at least once. It's really, because, like, you know the Lord of the Rings, right? It's used in the Lord of the Rings, but it's super jarring to hear. Like, it just doesn't fit. Carry on, sorry.
So.
Is that dead cells I hear?
There's one bolt left. You can do it, Sterling.
Okay. It's already out.
No, there's still one more.
It digs some more inside the wood for no reason. I believe there's a bit stuck here. Let me just grab this. Hold on. See here.
Wait, what is it? Twice?
No, just kidding.
Twice.
No.
No, you're fine. Right, that should heal for a while, in a bit. Here. If it gets infected, then we'll come back here and cut it off, right? Just make sure. Don't do anything that could dirty the wound up. Here, have this, and it gives you like a small vial of like rubbing alcohol sort of thing, like really like concentrated alcohol.
Stinky.
Shouldn't you bandage it? Like,
It is bandaged.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't you notice this?
The might still get infected.
Well,
No, I
just
don't notice
fine.
anything.
And you begin like putting on your power armor thing again. Probably needs a bit of repairs there from the hole. So back to the Aglyphenia. Aglyphenia. No, Fenia. So you talked to the gentleman of the circus.
Yeah.
And he
Right,
directed you,
ticket.
we don't sell tickets here, I'm afraid, but we'll be selling tickets at the site. But you can have this leaflet here, this poster. It gives you a poster.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see the amazing Mirasmus?
Erasmus.
Mesarmo.
Mazzarmo.
Of course.
Yes.
Mesarmo. Yes, of course.
Farewell. And you hear like roll a perception check, actually.
Perceptions.
Perception.
Let's see what the DC is.
It is 9.
Ooh. Alright, what was the result? Oh, very good. And you hear
Very good.
you hear from out of all the ambience and people, you hear a familiar sounding voice amongst the crowd. Like, come and get fine haircuts at my store. Guaranteed. You'll not regret it. How about a shave, sir? Only at Mr. Gold's barber shop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere near that.
And you just leave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you meet up. You see the familiar look of the gentleman that was in your coach, the same coach as you. And he seems to be-
Hello.
And you see another very familiar looking
Seems to be
individual.
what? Oh
You see-
no!
you s-
Everybody cut off.
You see another individual
Yeah.
that you recognize. Actually, walking into the trade dome. The look of the grizzled old butler of your family. He's looking a
Very
little.
dying for anyone else.
Am I dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
cutting out a bit.
Hold on. Is it Robot Frey?
It's just silence. Robot Frey. Robot Frey.
Hold on a second here.
That's whatever a robot may.
Man. Anyway, is it fixed now?
I think so.
Yep.
Cool. Cool, mate. Cool. Anyway, the familiar look of your retainer, the old butler of your family, that has served you well for many years,
Mm-hmm.
and your family. You see him walking into the trade dome, like with a bit of a. Well, it's not an unusual look for him. He's looking very grim and grumpy as he's scanning around with his left eye with his trademark scar that he got from.
Is he
from
wearing an eye patch?
He is not,
Hmm.
and he looks around. And he actually spots you. Ah! There you are, lady. How was your trip? Welcome home.
It was most excellent. Aha.
Back, you see this rather grizzled old man with a large, rather visible scar on his left eye, greeting your previous greeting. Actually, you look at him as he's greeting someone, and you notice the lady from the coach, Fenya.
What? Huh.
So then, my lady, How was your trip? Was it fine weather? Of course not. There's no bloody good weather in this country nowadays. But I tell you, when I was back in my day, the weather was fine and hearty. Now it's only bloody soot and smoke covering the skies. There's bloody pollution all about.
It's a little bit better on the West Coast.
Aye, is it? Yeah. It's usually warmer there. Say so? Well, business has been going pretty good. And the store, been overseeing a lot of stuff, checking up on all that now and then. Excuse me.
And
he looks at Blackjack as he's like, rude to stare. Rude to stare, son.
What?
Can he stare at people for too long? Are you alright?
Frey, you're cutting off. You're dying. You're dying. Do you have any last words?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Start talking now? Yeah, you're alright. Okay, so what's going on?
Why the fuck is it laggy?
It's fine now.
No, it's not fine. It's not good. Why is it doing this?
Let's keep going.
Check your ping. Check your ping in Discord.
This usually doesn't happen.
Check.
Hold on.
The oats moving.
No, I'm gonna keep going. It's rude to stare, son.
What?
Time to come back in on.
Excuse me?
Nah. Anyway. No.
What?
What was his name again? I keep forgetting.
I have his page. I'm gonna actually show you guys.
Herbert Friedhelm.
Herbert Friedhelm. He actually has his own little page, as it were. He is quite the actually. Blackjack, you can roll a knowledge history.
Local history.
Oh, let me just roll this untrained skill I have.
Knowledge local.
I'm not trained in knowledge.
Fucking! Why aren't you trained? God damn it! You should be trained. You're local.
Because who needs to know about the area and the history and stuff? Who needs to know that shit, huh?
Who the fuck needs that shit? Who needs lore when I've prepared like a bunch, like a 10 million like 10,000 words of lore?
Yeah, just rip it up and delete that shit. God damn it! No one needs to fucking know. Who prepares law? This guy. Ah, shit. I'm sorry.
This guy is who you see. He's a very, very peculiar looking fellow that looks very good.
Very guy.
I'm sorry, Fred.
Hey, back in my days, people didn't stare at each other too long. I say, kids, youngsters these days. Back in the war, I told you, I would stare a man in the eyes. That's when you would stare them down. But in civil society...
Herbert, it's fine. I know him from the train. Blackjack, was
a
it?
Friend.
Do I know
Is it that son? Are you?
What? No, sorry. You're the lady from the train?
Are you youngsters in love or somewhat?
No.
I tell you, that's scandalous, my lady. You cannot be going about with rabble and such.
Look, I'm just heading home. I'll talk to you later.
You better do that, son. Wait, I know you. You live down the street. I recognize you. You go about, sir.
Oh, you're you're Galician as well.
Be,
I never knew.
Galician or Veland?
I got a Gallic here! Have I,
Huh? Rajak looks a bit confused.
I don't know what this accent is. I'm just.
Hey, your son, this Galwoffen.
I don't know what's going on.
He starts
You can
breaking.
just speak Swedish and have the exact same effect.
And he starts breaking into his rather heavy accent that no one understands. That's gonna be a thing now. There's just gonna be different languages each time, and no one gets a fucking word of the same.
Du jävlar gubbe, skämta inte här. Kom nu, gammannen.
Roll the linguistics.
Oh, I have that one.
Oh, I have that!
Oh, I have that.
Down back in Rothenburg, we had trade routes with the feeling all the time. Good
Sure, I have
folk,
linguistics.
warriors and all that. I respect
saying that.
Wielanders.
I'm
They're related to kin. They're related to us Galnach of Raffenmoor.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I'm just not very knowledgeable. It's
I can tell
Well-
that, son. You're a man
I have a
daft in
high
the head.
intelligence. I have a high intelligence, but I'm not trained in anything to do with intelligence. That's literally it. I have perception, and
Yeah.
that is it.
Is
Maybe I'm
perception
not as
is
smart as I
wisdom.
thought I was.
And he's sort
Perception
of
is
like,
wisdom.
That's
Well,
all right, son. Not everybody's born smart.
I mean,
Life
it's
lesson.
more like it wasn't my job. It was more of my brother's to know that stuff. Hey,
What's
it's
that?
okay,
What's up
Robert.
with your dog? Fair buddy, but bag it right, you know.
Hey, don't be rude to the panda.
Can't we know that bloody dogs and I not?
Don't be rude to the panda.
and it's like,
Anyway, you said you were traveling.
I was just here to pick up.
Lady Fenya. I am her butler. First served her family for years.
Nice to meet you. I'm
How do you do?
Blackjack Bromwood.
That sounds like a fake name.
Okay.
That sounds like a made-up name. Bromwood. Sounds like just someone took two words and put them together.
Does he have knowledge, history? Example?
And
probably
Blackjack,
does.
that's the name of a card game. Who the hell calls themselves Blackjack? That's a stupid name. What's your real name?
That I don't give to anyone.
That I can respect. Now that established that that's an alias, fine, Mr. Blackjack. I am Herbert Friedhelm, retainer of the her family for years.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Herbert. Well, I have to go home, drop off.
Walking the
Panda.
streets alone. That's a dangerous proposition, son. Why don't you join us as we walk the streets? We're more safe in numbers, eh? If any ruffians comes aboard, I'll show them my sword. I haven't had to use it in a long time, but I'm always ready for a fight.
Very well. Hey, keep your head down. Keep your head down.
It's like a
Hide
guy's decision.
Growls louder.
I Rupa Galfin Grugel.
Immediately try to hide the panda before it even
So essentially,
tries
this
to-
guy's personality is a mix of
70
Mad,
people.
Mad Jack from the historical figure from World War II, and Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah,
Scrooge
Scrooge
McDuck.
McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck
Scrooge
and Mad
McDuck.
Jack.
I actually really like the new series of
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Life is
anyways,
like a
we should be
hurricane,
heading to the
it's
house at the end of the
tough.
road.
Berg.
I just need to drop off my things there and then head to the hospital because this graze really hurts.
Why you're hurt?
You feel crazy guilty.
There is a pharmacist living not too far from, perhaps pretty sure you know that. Not too far from our street. Clover Street.
Oh,
Maybe you can
Well,
get some
that's
tonics
lovely.
from him.
I just need something to be able to just patch up the arm. Well, not my arm, rather shoulder.
Well, not many people like talking about this sort of thing. But you need know that store over there. The bell. And candle over there. They're a certified alchemist or sort of a potion maker.
Oh,
Like
how much is their price?
the healing
regularly?
tonics and all that. Back in my day, that people didn't use to fair magic all too much. But you know, ever since the master and all that stuff, that bad history, people have been more and more strict on that kind of art. Needing a license and all that.
The master was a bit of a dick, that's true.
Now don't say his name.
Well, I don't respect him as much as everyone else. Don't fear a man who's tried to kill others for the sake of killing.
Well, if you talk to the lady inside, tell her, Herbert, you're a friend of mine. I do her.
Okay. Herbert, you're a friend of mine.
No, you are a friend of Herbert, which is I. Not that way.
Oh!
I.
Alright, let me just...
And he sort of whispers
right,
to Fenya, he's a bit slow, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit slow, isn't he? Any case, my friend.
Your accent is just too hard to understand.
He's a bit slow, isn't he?
He says to Fenya.
Do I hear that?
Roll a perception check.
Roll a perception check.
Well, that's half the point of this character, to be not have understand only like bits of what he's saying.
Do I hear him?
No.
Base DC is 0, so...
You could... yeah... But he's an old man.
Nobody's fast enough for you, Herbert.
He's has the privilege of being an old fool to talk shit to people.
Sounds like a terrible one.
Because I'm so old, I can say whatever the fuck I want and nobody can question me about it.
Exactly.
Well, if you guys don't mind, we should head out.
I agree. Come on then.
Oh, I'm
I'll-
expecting a guest soon. So, if you don't mind, I would like someone to open for him. He is he's staying at my place for a while, renting it out and stuff.
Taking a bit of money on the side to rent out rooms. That's a good strategy, that.
Yeah, it is. Let's just head out then.
Alright, so you head out and
I don't know, Robert. I have no
I
idea.
do,
I wish I could tell you.
It's not really I could hear anything that guy. If not.
Everything. My character just questions everything.
And they sort of like
Gotcha.
waves his hand to a coach. Oi! And also yells at the coach. Come over here, you hairhead. Come here. We need a rider. They go, oh, all right, sir. Where are you going to? Clover Street. Oh, very well. And he pays the coach.
Zoom.
And you're off.
Where did you say you were going to pick up your friend of yours?
He's supposed to arrive at the flat soon.
And
Make sure.
I'd make sure what?
To open for him if I don't come back in time.
We're
Gonna have to wait out on the street.
We're
Poor man.
Did you leave him or what? Or is he going somewhere else? On some business, perhaps?
But I want to just fix my arm and my shoulder.
Well, you need to go to a bloody hospital, don't you?
I need to go get the tonic.
Well, the bloody tonic is in the trade dome.
But I want to drop off my shit first. You know?
Well, you're really an undecisive one, aren't you?
Oh my god, I'm gonna strangle.
Oh, you want to fucking...
Bring it on, yeah.
I can break... Fisticuffs!
Bring it on.
Scotland forever!
Can you please pay attention to what I'm saying? I need to drop off my shit first, and then I'm gonna
It's
go.
your profanity, sir! Do you not know how to speak properly? No proper manners in front of a lady, nonetheless.
Let me just.
Well, if I was your dad, I'd give you a right pummeling.
Can you shut it?
Shut it!
I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Oh!
Instead of
Gonna try
shut
to
it
intimidate the old
and
man.
listen.
Oi, you little younger, you whippersnapper, you! What the fuck do you think you...
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
Intimidate. What's this?
I'm
What
sorry,
is the other?
I like-
read it.
you know what to yell, do you? That's good.
Shoot it and listen. Con, I swear to God, you
Boy,
have
you
not
don't need
given
to
me a
teach your
chance
ass
to
then.
speak.
Counter initiate.
Good man, guy, it's
You
good
don't talk
enough.
like that to my. You don't talk like that to Herbert and get away
Hey,
with
wait,
it.
kindly,
Are you quite all right there in the couch? It's like,
don't do this, nothing that you can stand you.
oh, very well.
Just keep driving. Oh, there you go, man. You can't speak and that loud in here. You understand me?
No, you clearly don't.
No, that is why I've been trying to tell you to shut it and listen for at least 5 minutes. You have
Back in
not
my
given me a
day,
chance.
everyone used to
speak.
listen to their elders.
Well, maybe this time things have changed. So sometimes you gotta give others a chance to speak. You know?
And he just blatantly ignores you now.
Now, I'm gonna re-explain myself, and you're gonna roll with it. I am gonna go drop my stuff at the flat,
All right.
and I'm gonna go get the tonic
Mm-hmm.
to get my arm fixed.
Mm.
While I'm gone, if the guest comes back, if the guest that I'm expecting comes, open the door for him.
But not ye, butler, am I?
Yes, but I'm asking you for a favor, and you
A favor?
haven't given me a chance to speak.
You're on a fever. Sure, I'll give you a favor. You're proving yourself that you're not a weakling. You can yell really loudly. Fine, I'll help you out. Who's this friend of yours called? Who's this friend of yours? Who is he? He's got a name or what? Or is he some kind of...
Sterling, I believe.
Sterling. All right, Mr. Sterling, I see. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. See, everything can go smoothly if you just give the other a chance to speak.
And he's sort of like, oh, I should be here by now. And it like gives a bit of a knock up on the coach, like at the ceiling. And the coach, whoa, goes in for a stop. All right, and you hear the neighing of horses outside as your feet land on the like cobbled stones below the familiar street of your home. I will now change the map. Not too far from Badoosh. Here it be.
Badoosh. Badoosh.
Oh shit, I sunk to the floor.
Cat's still.
Here we are.
Right, was that it? And you see the coach like moving the area as well, like. "Ah."
Right there, son. I suppose this be your stop then.
Yep, that's it.
Aye.
I'll be going upstairs.
The tailor shop is just a few just a quick like 2 minutes walk down the street. Do you head to your home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's see here. I'm just gonna switch over to that. Let's see here. So you're like and house. Let's see here. As you walk up the into the main hall of the flat, like the complex, you hear like the muted sound of people and arguments in the distance from inside.
Robert, are you there?
I told you should be buying more coal. We're not going to survive the winter with this. Oh, shut up, woman. We're not going to. I need my drink over.
You hear the muted sounds of such arguments being heard from inside.
I roll my eyes and tap the suitcase twice. Hey, Robert? Oh wait, sorry, Panda? There's no Panda.
Oh, she's...
I guess... Oh, she's awake.
AFK.
Okay. And now it's getting on the late side.
I'll just go upstairs and not deal with this. Maybe I can show this man, Oh shit. Maybe I can show this man, not to just argue a lot.
It's a really old man.
His behavior has been nagging me a bit. It's been waking me up late at night.
He's having nightmares. You see his face. Like,
yeah. I was thinking maybe Robert can help me deal with this idiot.
Oh. Oh. Maybe he'll think it's a very cute animal and and just be a nice individual instead of
Maybe.
a cold-hearted man that has seen a lot of shit and doesn't care too much anymore. All right. Let's see here. So I think we'll wait until Robert returns, but I will go back to Sterling. As you leave the hospital, you see a group of individuals talking in a corner. You see oh, hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I see a group of individuals, yeah.
You see a group of people sort of like sitting down near the like waiting room area, seemingly in quite a heated debate over something.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
In the like in the lounge, like in the
Oh, the lounge of the hospital. Yeah, okay.
Not the hospital. The flat?
Yeah, not in the flat. This is in the hospital. Like we're at
Awesome.
Sterling's point of view now. He's one of the men with a rather thick, like Zeminsk accent, speaks to a smaller gentleman, and he says,
I tell you, it is not the proper way to govern a country. You need lots of people, like a council, not a single ruler.
but the Kaiser has ruled for so long, and this is a divine right to rule the country.
I disagree. It is the people who shall be elected to rule. No, I think all people should have equal rights and resources. Oh, don't say such loudly, sir. You could be mistaken for one of those ruffians. No, but I do not believe in armed revolt. It should be a peaceful process. You speak nonsense. We should have rise up and protect our rights.
Gamers rise up.
And you see, like, they're seemingly talking about some rather controversial politics in that corner.
Sterling is just going to write down that there are people in this city that have a very divided, obviously going to have a divided opinion on what's going on, and what those opinions were.
Yeah.
And then leave.
You leave.
I'm just gonna, leave.
You, Mr. Blackjack. You walk up the steps, look up the circular stair up to the top floor. Your door is as it was. It has been left locked by your hands. And you try the door, and you get your key out, and you get a click as it the door winds open with a sort of noise as you enter your home.
Ah,
That's the toilet.
oh, sweet home.
Rather sparingly furbished, as you remember. Hadn't had much
I'll
time
get
to move your stuff. Several trips have been done in moving some of the furniture. You don't have a bed yet, but you do have some firewood and a fireplace.
I put the suitcase on the desk and open it up. All right. Welcome to home.
Welcome to home.
Crawl out.
Crawl.
Crawl out and just give a very, very disapproving look of like, okay.
Goddamn human furniture.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, everything's not, perfect. It's just that, compared to my brother, I'm not given much importance.
Lifts an eyebrow.
Yeah, just like,
So, oh, you're free to do whatever you want here, as long as it's not, destructive in manner.
Is there like a tiny room like a closet type thing?
Yes.
Closet under the stairs.
There's a separate room where you can go in here.
Yeah, I go over there.
I'm gonna close the window.
You go in here and there's a toilet. And the sink.
For God's sake.
It's the bathroom.
I'm gonna shut the window.
Without a bath. And a bad place for a bath.
Bathroom without a bathroom.
It's a shower room.
Without a shower as well.
Is there like a room, like an actual little room that I could conduct my experiments in?
There's another door as well here. Like it's sort of ajar. It's not really furbished in this area. Should I drop a token for you?
Please.
Yeah, well,
it's over here.
Yeah, that's not. It's not furbished at all, and this seems to be very.
As she's going around, you shut the window and start playing some music on the gramophone.
You start playing some music. All right.
Yeah.
A classic.
After shutting the window.
You shut the window, and yes. Your favorite song. You turn it on.
Why do I think Monty Python?
So?
I heard that and I thought Monty Python.
Alright, Panda, I don't have much in terms of furniture, so you're gonna have to make do with whatever's available. And have this small room over there.
I don't see my token.
You can drop it yourself on there.
I'm in
here. There you are.
Alright, as you're walking the streets, Sterling, you see lots of people. The crowds are beginning to become less and less, but there's still a few people walking about. Do you catch a coach? You try to catch a coach? Herr Sterling?
Tomorrow?
What? Sorry?
Herr Sterling, do you want to catch a coach to your destination? To your home?
What's my destination?
During during the brief time period inside the coach, you had struck up a bit of conversation, and Blackjack offered to rent a spare room in his flat to you, as you were desperately in need of a place to stay at the time. This seemed like a rather pretty good offer.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a coach to my destination. Sure.
You sound really, really derped.
He sounds disinterested.
I'm falling asleep in my chair.
All right, so you're.
How late is it?
So the Sterling is feeling very tired, so he's going to Clover Street. And you start like, very well, sir. Hop on in. It's getting rather late.
It's the alcohol that they poured in my blood, in the wounds. It's actually.
You wouldn't want to be out in the dark with Spring Hill Jack about.
Who about?
Spring Hill Jack. Have you not heard? There's been another murder.
No, I'm new here. Another one?
Yes, another murder. Spring Hill Jack has struck again.
This is where
Spring Hill Jack.
Spring Hill Jack. Do you not have knowledge local?
No, I don't.
God damn it. Get knowledge local. Fuck's sake.
I've got knowledge engineering, mate. It's all I need.
That's all an engineer needs. Yeah, pretty shit engineer.
According to the legend, he's a demon murderer that has a preternatural ability to jump great distances across rooftops, and you can hear his vile laughter echoing across the streets. Man, it's just getting. Actually, it's raining outside for me, for real. It's very cozy.
It was doing that here like 10 minutes ago.
Yes. There's lots of folk tales in this city. Mister?
Words.
Mr. Words. Yes. There's quite a bit of...
Sorry, he was asking my name.
Yeah.
Sterling.
Mr. Sterling. There's quite a bit of folk tales in this city. Some are true, some are unconfirmed. The city is old, and lots of things happen in the night. Murders and dark creatures stalk the streets. I warn you. Take heed. I too shall return home soon. This is my last shift. Wouldn't want to be caught out at night. Not to mention all the muggers and other ruffians. So Clover Street, you said. There was another
yes.
group of people that went there.
Men.
They talked about. I believe they mentioned you. So I believe I know where you should.
Yes. I mean, I need to be meeting up with them anyway.
Yeah. And you're off. Inside the flat. It's rather cold, and there's not been any fire in the what's the word for those, like, iron, like, they're not fireplaces, but they're like sort of like stoves. Yeah, stoves. In the iron stove. So you're starting to feel a little cold. I'm just gonna put the stove down so you get a little bit of representation. There it is. Abba?
Oh, hello. Sorry. What's going on? Just phased out.
Thank you. The flat seems rather cold at this time, as there has not been any charcoal or any firewood fueling the stove. The stove is rather cold freezing at the moment.
I take a piece of firewood and drop it.
There's some embers left, so you can try to light it. So you can roll a wisdom check, see how well you do it.
Did it have to be wisdom?
Or survival, if you have survival. Let's see. How well do you... Let's roll how well do you light a fire check.
Oh, what? Oh,
Pretty
yeah, I'm
well,
still grazed.
actually. DC 10. So yeah, you managed to get revitalize the flames, and you feel a comforting heat coming from inside the stove. And they're starting to warm up the room.
Nice. So I'm just gonna, since I have a map of the place, I'm just gonna walk over to the robber.
Map of the place?
Hey, the circus. I know where it is.
Oh, the circus, eh? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Hey, Robert. How many hours till evening, till the event starts? Right?
How many hours? You check your watch, and it appears to be getting on the dark side. However, it is autumn, so the nights do come quicker. Like the darkness do come quicker. It should be a good 2 hours until the event starts. So you have some time.
Hey, Robert. I'm gonna be gone for about 15 minutes. I just need to go get something and be back. Just give me a second. I go in the back room and rummage around my things to find a manual on how to play card games. One specifically named Blackjack. Here you go. Listen, I don't have much in terms of entertainment, so you're just gonna have to read this till I'm back.
Looks very, very confused and just takes it because reasons.
Try to learn how to play this game using these cards.
Feels insulted because he's had his intelligence just demeaned.
I mean, learning anything uses, practice.
Goes back to trying to find some test files and things.
Herbert sort of back to Fenya. Herbert sort of like asks,
"So, should we go up to that blackjack fellow? He seemed a decent enough sort. He said that he wanted a favor from me. Maybe."
Who is this?
It's Herbert.
Oh, all right. I'm in the scene.
You're in the scene now.
So,
Yeah.
that blackjack fellow, he seemed like a decent enough sort.
Well, we have plenty of time to greet our neighbors. He lives just down the street, doesn't he?
He does. Do you think he might be able to help us? Help you, that is. Do you trust him?
Well, it's too early for that. It's too early to make those kinds of assumptions.
Perhaps we can pay him a visit.
Anyways.
And, see about what sort of person he is.
Oh, I know. I got this poster for a circus performance at the Trade Dome.
Circus?
Maybe we should go and invite him. Yeah.
That sounds like a marvelous idea.
Yeah.
I can prepare dinner afterwards, if it so pleases you.
Oh, that would be lovely, Herbert.
I'm not too keen on circus going, so I will be preparing dinner once you're away, and it shall be ready when you're done.
All right then. I guess I should be. All right. So I guess I'll be visiting this blackjack fellow in the morning, this night, right?
Oh, it's the event was at the evening. It is currently late afternoon. Rather late afternoon.
Oh, so the event is about to happen.
It is.
All right. Off to blackjack we go. Yeah.
Anything you'd like to... anything specific you want for dinner, miss?
You can. No, surprisingly, Herbert. I know you're.
Very, very well, I shall.
Yeah.
And he goes into the kitchen and starts preparing some the utensils. So down the street you see the coach once more, and you see a rather groggy-looking fellow walking out of the coach. Sterling, this is you.
Sterling.
Has he fallen asleep?
You.
Sterling?
What?
Sterling, it's you.
You fell asleep, didn't you?
No, I'm not asleep, I swear.
Ah.
How are you not asleep?
I honestly think I'm gonna go, Frey. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Just
He's disappointed.
I'll get myself to the apartment, and then I'll just go hermit in a room because
Sterling is gonna do that for the remainder of the session. So you see him grogging into the room, and just collapsing from exhaustion.
Hello.
You know, having a bolt pulled out of your leg is
Was
very
this
draining.
the fellow that what you wanted me to let in?
Yeah. Well, he seems exhausted. Yeah.
Before I go out, I just sort of like chuck $10 like on the table, like I guess one of the
$10
table in the middle of the room or whatever. Just a $10 note. I'm like, there you go.
All right, $10 for
Literally
black.
a $10 note. Doesn't even bother converting it.
I'm not even sure $10. I think $10 is actually a note. Let me see here. I can just make it. I'll just give it. Here you go. Anyway, so have a good one.
I've already added it to my equipment, so I'm keeping track of money through equipment.
Okay, no worries. All right, well, let me know. Just write in the chat if anything important happens. I need to sleep.
Aye aye.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Bye.
As he enters, I just close the curtains on the panda. Try not to attract too much attention to you. Take the money. Helbert, yeah, that was the guy. I'm gonna have to go get the thing from the thing. Yeah.
Not sure why you wanted me to open the door as it was open already.
It was. I haven't locked it.
Well, I don't live here.
Oh, sorry.
There's an odd request.
I'll leave.
Okay, come up with a better favor next time.
Will do if I need it. I'm gonna lock the door and go see the tonic shop.
Very well. It's a bit of a walk, but oh yeah, do you want to find the alchemist, like the local alchemist?
Yeah.
All right. This is actually kind of nifty. You shouldn't leave the red panda. It's very rude.
I did tell her I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Oh.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm trying to, work a way up to try and improve the formula.
Oh yeah, the formula.
Yeah, I'm rummaging around for shit.
So 10.
I don't have any test tubes though.
Destroying poor blackjacks.
It was $10, was it, that you got?
Yes, $10.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Can you give me 10 more of those? Because that's actually how much I have. If you're gonna keep track of money this way, that'd be amazing.
Yeet. It's really nice. See, do you need two more of them?
10.
10 more of them, sure.
Oh, do these people have to like open bank accounts in the city?
I'm not certain. Blackjack. Dosh available cards. This is kind of annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna change the value of 10 thaler to really high. Oh, I can't do that. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna deal to myself 30 cards. There we go. Ah, lovely. So you just say you have 3 of them, do you?
I have 3 of them. Now I need like 8 more.
1. 1. 2. The hell? God fucking damn it. Leave. Go away. What is this shit? Fuck off. Yeah, you just take this. There you go. I can duplicate it. 1. Ah, loads of money. Ah. You can take it, right?
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Oh, that's actually kind of clever.
1, 2, 3.
So that's how I do it. You just put him on the ground and then, you know. Was that all?
11. Yeah, that's 11.
Nice. Guys, do you want any dosh? Loads of money. We love loads of money. I need a money sound effect. Loads of money.
Running to the alchemist.
There are two gold. Gold sound. Oh, yes. So, what's up with everybody? How are you feeling right now? What are you thinking?
Need to do the alchemist. Need to take care of Panda. Need to gain trust of Panda to do scheme.
To do
How much dosh do I have?
Dosh.
Dosh.
Dosh. Grab it while you can, lads. Didn't we roll the dosh for you?
Can I grab negative dosh?
Wait,
Because
how
I have
did you
5
grab
right
a...
now.
What, wait, did you just... Oh, did you just...
I
Just took it all.
I have a thing in my bottom right hand corner for me saying draw dosh. So
Wait,
I
no.
just draw.
No,
I just
You can draw a dosh.
you can't
I
draw
just
dosh.
typed in 10. I
You-
just
that,
typed in 10.
that might have been like a lot of money.
How much money is 1 dosh?
I'm sorry, can you delete it?
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was. I'm sorry. I was just wondering.
it's money. It's like it's currency.
Well, yeah, I figured, but like I didn't know exactly.
Did we roll your?
You can play it. You can play the dosh. You can place it on the map.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna delete the dosh though. It's actually kind of nifty.
Oh, I have 50 now. Hello.
No, come here.
50 dosh.
No, give here. No. Give here.
God damn it.
I'm gonna steal your money.
Do you want me to draw it all out so you can get rid of it?
She's trying to steal your cards.
Oh,
bitches.
you're going up.
I can't
Going
just
up.
draw more, you know.
No, I'm gonna hide it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna remember it.
No, but what did we actually roll your money? Like your currency?
I don't know if you did it before I was here. I don't think you did.
Oh, I don't think I did. Then you actually might have some money. The alchemist has some.
I probably like stolen some, and I don't have much. I like stolen little bits.
All right, so
Like-
let's do that right now. We roll your money. Oh man, you using these fake coins is very oddly like satisfying. Gold. See here. Oh yes.
It was 3d6.
Oh, 3d6.
She has 110 dosh.
110 dosh. Let's see here. Let's do 100 dosh.
She's
100 thaler bill.
equally,
Here you go. 100. There's 100 for you. And 10. And you can take those.
Shit. I didn't mean. I pressed the back button on my mouse by accident.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
For ya.
What?
I check how much money I rolled then.
Wait, 100 and...
Because...
No, you cannot... You Yeah.
Wait, what's
Happy,
happening?
look on the map.
Okay,
Those,
so how do
you're allowed to grab those if you want. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Whoa.
I kind of like this. I'll be honest. And then you can like just get a visual representation of how much money you have.
Wait. My bad. I'm supposed to have $200.
Do you want... Well, why didn't you say so? I could have just given you a bill.
Just give me one more bill.
I'll give you, actually...
No way, Hobby.
No, I'm gonna give you
I didn't mean that.
100...
I just wonder what he did.
I'm gonna give you 100 shillings.
What? How does that work, It's supposed to have like 100 more. Shut it. Stop it. My money.
There's 1 shilling. There's another one. And another one. Actually, what do we say? Shillings... I actually like shillings being more expensive than pennies.
Shillings are more expensive than pennies.
And then shillings make pounds.
No.
I can't remember exactly what it is.
And here's another one. There's another penny. And I believe I had 1 5-thaler. And here.
Stop it, Faye.
And here.
Happy's taking it.
You see, thief and rat. You can't be stealing the rat. This is too much fun.
I don't know what's going on. I was just like, okay.
It's like a little freaking magpie. You're stealing all the stuff.
Okay. It's 1856, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been. So there was the farthing, a farthing, a penny, a
No,
half
I don't have
penny,
farthings.
shilling, a 2p penny, a 4p penny. There's silver, which is like a 3p, a sixpence,
we don't
shilling,
use... No,
florin,
no.
a half crown. Oh yeah, crowns exist.
This is what this is the system. Okay, don't pick anything up. This is God damn it! All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you what the money is in the game. Just
very big.
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Free money.
How do you pick it up?
Right, so here is here's 1 shilling, 5 pence, and we have 2 shilling.
You can flip it.
We have 200 thaler, 100 thaler. Can you please stop doing that? Because I'm trying to count 200. And we have 50 thaler. And we have 500 bills. And we have a grand total of 1,000 thaler bill.
Oh.
That's all the money like represented in tokens. So that's what we're using. We also have the 5 thaler coin, which I just found rather fancy. And
May I take the 100?
And the $10 coin. You can throw away the small coins and take a $200 if you wish.
I'll just take 100 and keep the
I'll
change.
take a 100.
I'll keep the change, sir.
Oh, this is lovely. Capitalism. It's great.
Now let's run to the store and get
Some capitalism going. All right, so you head down the streets into the described pharmacists. You see a sign that says Elric's Chemists.
Yeah.
Elric's Chemists shop.
I'll knock on the door and walk in.
You knock on the door and you see a rather distracted-looking gentleman with two vials in his hands. He seemed to be in the middle of some form of procedure, like some experiment. And
Hello.
he's got these large brass goggles. And he looks at you. He doesn't actually. He ignores you completely, as he seems completely in like concentrated in his work. He's like, oh, present, and then 2+5
good day.
potassium nitrate, 5 grams of that.
Excuse me, sir.
5. Yes.
Herbert sent me.
275 T thu
Hello?
Herbert. I don't know Herbert. This may not be anything.
Herbert the butler, my friend is. He said I could come here for a tonic to help me
I heard of
patch up
Herbert.
whatever this is.
You misunderstood what I described earlier. Basically, he referred to the store inside the trade dome, the book bell and candle. That he knew someone inside, and he referred to that person as a her, and this is evidently not a female.
Him. Oh my god, my memory is hazy. Sorry, uni does me a lot of stress, so I kind of tend to.
Well, this is a chemist as well, so he also has things.
Excuse me. Good day.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a certain person. A she. My friend told me to meet her here because I have business.
Here? I think you're mistaken. I work alone.
Oh.
I do not know what you're referring to. So this person, essentially, this is him.
Alright, so I'm supposed to.
Are you here simply to waste my time? Do you want to buy anything? What
do you have?
Well, I have lots of things. Someone has evidently lost. You seem rather like a lost puppy coming into a new world, seemingly unknowing of anything inside. What sort of thing are you looking to treat or remedy?
Well, you see, this graze on my shoulder here is kind of bugging me.
You're looking to cure your pain or help recovery?
Yes.
I have
Exactly.
I have sedatives. I have remedies that can help you heal faster.
Great. Show me what you have.
And he brings forth some vials. Here, this will increase your healing process. If you drink this before you go to sleep, your wounds will seal rather quickly. Do not drink too much, for otherwise you might die horribly by poisoning and other such nasties. 2 drops simply before bed. No more, no less. Here is a measurement tool. That would be 10 thaler for a vial.
10 thaler. That's pricey. Can you give me like 10 minutes?
I deal in quality goods. No, nothing else is appropriate.
Well, if you could please excuse me, I'll go see if I can afford it.
Good day.
Good day. Alright, shit. Now I need to know where the actual person that he's talking about. Completely forgot.
That was a very... You just left that place, and he actually warned you that the woman was inside the dome itself.
Did I just leave it?
You did.
Was that the place?
You left it. It was in the train station. That is a trade dome.
I don't want to go back to the train.
Oh. You could just buy some remedies from Vendelin.
How long will it take me to go to the train dome, get the tonic, and come back?
40 minutes.
40 minutes? I can spare 40 minutes before the show.
All right. You're gonna walk there. Lovely. All right, so it's only gonna take 15 minutes. You recall in your head, Robert, and as the time passes, you realize that he is not coming back.
Oh shit!
You have been abandoned.
I don't think she cares.
Sad face. But
more
unless you're preoccupied with just experimenting and going through his stuff, if that's what you want to do, you have the entire. Actually, another point of view is you have this entire apartment for yourself. It is now your apartment. There is no human here.
Oh, I go rummaging through his shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So you begin rummaging through his stuff. Mr. Blackjack, what sort of stuff do you have?
Okay, so first things first. What's in the bag?
Oh yes, what's in the bag?
A bunch of suits, a few top hats, fedora, bowling hats.
Fedora. There's a bunch of hats.
Yeah, a family photo, a crossbow with a bunch of steel bolts, and silver bolts. There is also a small note.
Sterling is
and a few discs for the gramophone.
Few disc for the gramophone that has stuff playing now. It needs to be rewinded.
I take one of the silver bolts and try to snap off the head because I'm an alchemist and I figured silver might help. So
might help.
You know.
You take one of the bolts and you start. You snap it off.
Yeah, and then I take it back to the room and put it next to the ooze, who proceeds to gurgle because he's trying to understand what's going on.
Realize the ooze itself is like you created the ooze out of reagents, so you can like make a bunch of oozes appear mid combat from like oozes that you prepared beforehand. So they're like a chemical mishmash of stuff that you like throw together.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to, because I haven't, since the train incident, it had been like a while since I'd been able to sit down and actually do some proper alchemy. So I'm trying to set up a little alchemy lab.
I have a mad scientist laboratory.
Ah.
I'll play
It's
that.
alive! It's alive. Just need a bolt of lightning and then I'm good. You can have a lightning slime.
So you're... You're starting to experiment inside this little room. And you hear thunder in the background.
Ooh, how fitting.
It actually got a little window outside, and you see the rain pouring down on the glass itself.
Coincidence? I think not. I'm just trying to like fuck around with the ooze and see if I can create like miniature ones. But I need jars. I don't have any. Damn it! I should have asked for when Blackjack left if you could buy me some jars.
Very well. You can, ooh, there might be some jars. There might be some whiskey glasses. Or
There
empty
are
whiskey
a
bottles.
few, drinks in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's locked away.
Ah, yes.
With a master level. No, I'm kidding.
Also, you find in the bag a few tools for lockpicking. That is also there.
Okay. I
Oh,
tried
lovely.
to open the cabinet.
Disable device.
Also, you find
trained in
a deck of cards, a few deck of cards, and a book on how to,
Train
well,
your...
if a scam fails, what to do. It is detailed about how to run and hide.
I got a 21, but I'm untrained.
Well, with the tools, you just sort of like... I'm gonna say it's easy enough because you're sort of... It's a 19, so that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not great, but you managed to get it open, just about. You hear like... You open the thing and you hear a click. Open up, and you see lots of bottles. Lots of empty ones, and one half empty, and one that has not been opened.
I grabbed one of the empty ones because I don't want to make it obvious that I've been rooting around.
Oh, very politely of you.
Yeah.
Notice this.
I take like a small whiskey bottle.
There's a little left in the at the very bottom of the bottle as well.
Yeah. I drink it just to make sure.
Drink. Ah. It's very smoky. Now you have a bottle.
Yeah.
Now you can create your bottled ooze. Essentially, what you do is when you prepare your quote what are they called, formulas, you can give up a formula and have an ooze instead.
What form? I have those 3 special formulas, and then I have like I'm guessing like some smoke bombs and stuff, like smoke formulas.
Bombs is but a bomb is a set damage dice that you throw as a range weapon.
No, I'm thinking about the formulas I have. So like,
yeah, like the spells, essentially.
I give up one of the not very useful ones.
Yeah, so you remove that from your prepared formulas list, I guess. And then you have a ooze. What level formula is that?
2.
2?
I don't. Yeah. I don't really have any advanced ones at the moment because, like, you know.
Alright, so you
I
can
don't have an alchemy left.
get a ooze swarm, I believe. swarm. Alchemical ooze swarm.
Yes.
It's a Formula 2, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, then you can get.
Breaking up a bit.
E.
E. I get E. Just when I throw it down, it just goes E. Like really loudly.
I must say you can get 2 melancholic ooze swarms.
Sick.
Essentially, it's like 2 of them because I can't find the CR2. So you're getting essentially this creature. I'm gonna post it here. 2 of those. That comes out of the bottle when you throw it at the ground. Cool. So Snorri Sterling still snoring away. Now man, my head is starting to hurt. Like my ears.
Well, we can end it here if you want. I mean, we have been going for 3 hours.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good plus spot to end. But I want to do a final like a cliffhanger, as it were, before, because I know ABBA, I know Mr. Blackjack is on the move right now. I'd like to get possibly Phineas or Bacon's character as well involved.
Hello.
So you were gonna visit Sterling. I mean Blackjack. Did you? You see him like go into the chemist shop, and then promptly leaving. Moments later, and then he seems to be on his way. He's walking away into the street.
Hello, Blackjack. Hello.
What? Oh dear. Hi, Fenya. Hey, aren't you supposed to be with the with Herbert back at home?
What now?
Aren't you supposed to be with Herbert?
You wanna meet with Herbert?
No.
No.
Can you go back to Herbert?
Why?
What was that? I can't hear you, Abba.
Do you mind going back to Herbert?
Why?
Because I thought he called you, for dinner.
It's not done yet.
Where did you get that idea? Anyway.
Yes, he told me.
I didn't.
What?
I didn't tell you nothing. Out of character. He
Yeah.
didn't tell you
You
nothing.
didn't hear anything, man. He didn't tell you nothing.
That's meta gaming, as it were.
How is it metagaming?
It is. How did you get that idea from?
I'm clearly lying.
No, you're not. You're
Okay,
metagaming.
sense motive. Well, I can sense motive.
That is metagaming. Stop it, Abba.
Yes. Sorry, I was lying. Frey, I'm clearly trying to tell her to go away that Herbert said he's calling her for dinner. I don't know if he is actually calling her for dinner.
Alright.
Well, that check is at a very unbelievable, so that's not fail.
You also get minuses because, the lie is unbelievable or whatever.
Yeah.
I read the rules.
Says motive.
Alright, where's my sense motive? It is 12.
What? Please roll a 1. Beg you, please roll a 1. Oh my god.
The lie is very far-fetched. The lie is far-fetched. Actually, it's unlikely.
Minus 10.
It's actually
Unlikely.
the lie is unlikely, so it's -5, so you fail.
Anyways, I have to go. So, peace.
Okay.
Is
You see,
there-
you see, Finn, you're looking a bit looking a bit like she's staring at you a bit weirdly. What is this guy up to?
is there a crowd of people pray?
No. By the
No?
way,
Is the streets empty?
your
Kind of
employee.
suspicious of you.
I'll actually have a few characters that one character actually that is part of Fenya's store.
I have a crew.
Let's see here.
I have like an entire army around me, man.
The entire army
You don't wanna
is
mess
suddenly
with me.
attack. No. It is Maudeline Rorite. She is.
Break keeps giving me companions.
That is one of your employees. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I know.
Fenya, darling, why are you out in the rain?
Oh, good.
Rain?
something to
Is it
distract-
raining?
Of course. It's
Yeah, it
raining.
is.
And who is this?
I didn't know that.
Sneak away. What?
And who is this
She's
dashing
distracted.
fellow?
Shit.
No, this is a friend I made on the trip back home.
Ooh,
Hi, I'm very busy.
do tell.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's running away now, is he? No. Blast.
I'm very busy.
Bye
Talk to you later.
bye.
ladies.
Bye. So what's the deal with him?
I don't know. I was trying to invite him to this circuit thing, and he acted really weird. I don't know what's wrong with him, really.
That's a... Probably off to meet some stranger in the night. Disrespect gained. You know how men are. Always thinking less with their head. Now, about the latest designs. And she starts begins talking business about like the store.
Yeah. Top fashion. Yeah.
Fashion stuff.
Roll fashion check.
Roll a fashion check. Fascist check. No. Suddenly. Oh no! Fascist fashionista. So you Black, Mr. Black, you go into the darkness, take a bit of a stroll.
Yeah.
Take a bit of a stroll down memory lane, and you see like actually one the the street is called that. The next one you pass, and
Memory lane.
you take a bit of a walk down this lane.
Yeah. Hurrying towards the dome.
And roll a perception check, if you please.
I hate being grazed. I hate this wound threshold thing.
That's great. It's quite obvious what's going on. You see in the corner of your eyes, you spot him. No.
Turn around.
The
go back.
gleaming of a blade in the night. Rip you to shreds!
Goodbye, Jojo. Sprint. Haul ass.
Oh, okay. It appears to be an axe murderer after you. He's following you. He's in hot pursuit after you. Murder in his eyes.
Shit,
Rip
my
you
deck
to
of cards and throw it at him.
shreds!
Distract him.
Alright, let's see here.
I'm throwing my deck of cards at him. Distract him. Keep him away.
Alright. You're unarmed too, so that's not good.
I left my
You left
crossbow
your
back at home.
weapons.
I left my shit.
I'll mount your head on my wall!
Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna tell my bro.
So I will show you. I have a picture of this dude. Ex-murderer. He's not very nice. He has a hideous grin and a green suit as he is following you through the night.
I'm gonna find you. I will kill you.
I'm gonna hide and start
Ray,
sneaking away.
Yes,
you mind if I go?
I don't mind. We're gonna end it now, actually.
I will see you
Yes.
later if you need for anything.
Well, let's see if next session on Gallicia by Gaslight. Let us see if
Why?
Blackjack gets chopped to pieces by an axe murderer.
Right.
You
Okay.
went
The axe
blind when
murderer
you
is
said-
using a gun.
Even before he pulls out a gun and shoots axes at you.
I'll see you later.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye.
I say, good fellows, this has been the first session, officially, of Gallicia by Gaslight. Not much has happened, and lots of things were missed that I prepared. Oh dear, I should just not prepare things at all. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this one. And,
Goodbye.
for what it was.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, guys. I'm gonna go.
Good night.